Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Chandrika and this is Rika Life. Thank you so much for joining me on my adventures in yarn and crochet. Today, as always, I have lots to share with you. So I want to share with you one finished object or finished project, and then I will also be working on a whip with you. Let me just turn on my light. That's a little bit better. Okay. So I managed to finish this project while on a road trip. I mean, not really a road trip. I was in the car for an hour. I worked on it on the hour while I was going to my destination, but not on the way back. So you may or may not have seen this blanket before. This is a corner to corner mashup, and I'm using one ball of the Karen Cinnamon Swirl Cakes in the color Springtime. And then the solid color down here is a Big Twist Value. I don't have the ball band with me anymore, but I think it might have been like a light peach color. I'm not sure exactly what it's called. But I did make a baby blanket. And this is what it's looking like. I'm so excited about this blanket. This is my second time making it. So I started down here and worked all the way across to here. So the plan was to be able to use this solid color again at the end, but I actually ran out of the color, so I just continued on with the color changing cake. So both of these yarns are medium number 4 weight yarns, and I used a J6mm hook with it. This is a corner to corner pattern. If you've never seen it before, I have 2 tutorials on this. So I have a specific tutorial for this blanket. It's called the corner to corner mashup. It's on my tutorials playlist. And then in that same playlist, I have a corner to corner tutorial on how to do this stitch. Okay. And before I get too far, make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. There's lots of fun stuff happening here, so you don't want to miss out on anything, okay? So I wanted to share this blanket with you, and I'm like so happy that it's done. I've been making a lot of neutral color blankets, solid color blankets, very deep kind of more winter color blankets and pieces. And so I just wanted something that would be different. And this is called Springtime, and it's making me remember springtime, and it brought me a lot of joy to create this, and I'm going to be keeping it as a baby blanket. So I have no plans for it at the immediate moment, but this will go into my finished pile, and I am just super excited. Okay, so that is what I wanted to share with you today. If you have any comments or questions about this blanket, feel free to write it to me in the comments, or you can always send me an email, rikalife11@gmail.com, and I will respond to you, hopefully in a timely manner. And now that I finished that whip, it kind of motivated me to finish another whip. So in my video where I found 2 bags of whips, I remembered I had this one as well. So this is actually also a corner to corner blanket, and this is what it's looking like so far. And I have already started decreasing. So I have started decreasing only for 1 row so far. But this is a Premier Yarn, Premier Basics Mosaic, and this is the color C, S-E-A, and that is what it looks like. It's a really beautiful blues, greens, and it actually has some purple in it as well. So I am loving these colors. It's so nice, and I'm going to work on it right now. So I hope I have my hook with me. I really hope I kept it here, but I'm not entirely sure. Okay, I have it. I'm in luck. I kept it with me. Yeah, I was just thinking that it might be nice to like finish this project instead of starting a new one. So I already have yarn picked out for, sorry, I'm talking a little bit low because my son is sleeping, but I already have yarn picked out for a blanket that my daughter wants me to make her. I went and got specific colors for her. So that's sitting right here on my ottoman, and I'm like really, really excited to start that one. But I have another big project, another throw that I'm making. So I'm trying to finish the throw first and then start my daughter's blanket, because I know once I start my daughter's blanket, like I will not be able to focus on anything else. Like I'm just going to be so excited by it that I doubt I will be able to concentrate on another big project as well. So, uh, and it's hard. I really want to start her blanket, but I'm telling myself, don't do it, don't start, because all your attention's going to go there, and the other throw that you're making is just going to get put on the wayside. So I am trying to hold true to my projects in the order that they've been started rather than just starting a bunch more. I'm also making a little dinosaur for my nephew. So I was planning to be working on that in these few days. So the only thing with that is that I'm following a pattern. So I need to kind of be more focused. And I'm going to be sitting here at my desk. I'm going to have my lamp on with the extra light just for the detail. And yeah, so I'm very excited about the dinosaur too. Hopefully, I can share that with you as soon as it's done. But I need to put in some time for that. Right now, it's like we're right in the middle of the holiday season. So my kiddos are home with me now, and things are going to be, my son was like, Mom, you're not allowed to crochet until after Christmas. And I was like, wait, so like just like a few days? And he was like, no, no, while I'm home, you're not allowed to crochet. And I was like, oh my gosh. I was telling my daughter, she's a bit older, so she can understand. But I was like, if mom doesn't crochet for a few days, then mom's going to become very cranky. So they know that I need to like have my crochet fix. I don't know. I guess I'm addicted. It's kind of like when people need their coffee fix, or I don't know, what have you, people drinking wine, and you just need your fix to take the edge off. And that's kind of how I feel about crocheting. I think it's safe to say that I'm addicted to crocheting. I mean, I like to crochet every single day. If I miss a day or days, if it goes into 2 or 3 days, then oh, definitely my mood is like greatly affected, because I think crocheting just calms my mind, and it just, I don't know, it just puts me at ease. So if you can carve out the time for it, I would say like just crochet if you can make the time, just consider it as a break, just a break from everything else, and something for you and something you enjoy working on. I think it's something you can do while you still have family around. I don't think it has to be something that you do on your own, like sitting alone. I feel like I've been able to carry on conversations, and I've just, aside from using my hands for something else, like I'm able to be in a social situation. Because the thing is, like, I know people take their crochet everywhere, but I honestly don't feel like I can take it everywhere. Like, I don't want to take it anywhere, like to the doctor's office or something like that. Now, if it's a different type of appointment and I know that people are not going to be sick there, then maybe I would take it. But yeah, I generally try to keep something in my car. So this one, I think, might have started more as a car project, this little bit blanket I'm working on right now. But then what inevitably happens is that I'm like, oh, that project needs to be finished. So then I bring it inside, and then I start working on it, and then I need to finish it because I don't want to have it sitting in the car for months. So that's what ends up happening. But yeah, so if you have been watching my videos, I've found 2 bags of whips. Nothing too major, but I did find a handful of projects, and I think I think only like 1 or 2 of them I decided to like frog them and to use that yarn for other projects. And I think all the rest I'm deciding to work on. Now, I have been working on more 4, 5, 6 weight projects. So the Annabelle shawls that I started with my mandala yarn, those are all 3-weight yarns. And I think, I'm trying to think what hook size I was using. Definitely not a G, maybe an H or an I. But the thing with that is that yarn is just thinner. So it feels like it takes forever to make some progress. And so I just kept it in the whip bag. I didn't pull it out. So I think I have like 4 shells that I'm making. I'll have to get to that at some point. But I think those are just gonna like hang out there. Those are not gonna be whips. Those will be like the, what do they call them? Unidentified objects, or long-term whips, or just ones that are sitting there in the corner. They're not in the corner, but they're kind of sandwiched between my bookshelf and my bins. Okay, something that I changed just I think yesterday was I realized that all my mandala yarn, including my mandala gradients, all those beautiful, beautiful colors, were sitting over there on that side of the room. And as you can see, there are things on the bin. So I was not actively looking at that yarn. So I got the help of my daughter and we swapped these 2 bins. We just took this bin over there and that bin over here. And so now behind me, this is all mandala yarn. And now that I can see it, I think I will be more, I will be using it. So I do want to use it. I had bought that yarn with much love, and I do love, love, love the colors. So I know we're like in winter, but I guess it's springtime and summertime in my heart. So I just want to use like all the colors. I don't want to, I've been just working with a lot of neutral and deep and dark colors, and I want to like have the bright colors again. So let's see. There was another project that I found that I didn't share with you in the whip video, and that was a hexagon cardigan that I started with the mandala gradient yarn. So I shared it a while ago in one of my videos that I made one hexagon and that one was fine. And then I went to make the other hexagon for the other side of the cardigan and I messed up the count. So I wasn't making a hexagon. I didn't have 6 sides. So I unfortunately had to frog that entire side and I was literally almost done. Like I was right at the end of it and I was going to join them together. So that is just sitting there. I mean, I don't think I have the patience right now to sit and redo that hexagon. I don't know. The right time has to come where I feel ready to do that. And then maybe that piece can move forward and then become a hexagon cardigan. I did make quite a few in 2024. I think I made 4 for my daughter and her friends. And then I made 2 for her teachers. So that's 6. Then I made 1 for myself. That's 7. Yeah, I think I made around 7 of them. So it was a really fun pattern. I think that was like one of the trends in early 2024 was to make hexagon cardigans. And I'm excited to see what the trends are in 2025. So I do know that the Pantone color of the year is like what's it called? Like dark mousse. So it's like a deep brown color. And I was just watching some videos on YouTube to see people were sharing the trends for 2025. So I was just started watching that video. But honestly, I think for me, I like instant gratification. So I know in the past decade, I've made so many more intricate and complicated patterns like these ones behind me. And I have some saved that I want to make like that. I just haven't chosen yarn for them and I haven't started them. But I think once I get going with those projects, I really fall in love with them as well. So let's see how things go. Definitely for this 2-week break, I will not be starting anything like that because I just need quick and mindless projects that I can do around my kids or while they're sleeping, just quick things. So, yeah, I really hope everyone is having a safe and happy and healthy holiday season. I know that this time of the year can be difficult for some, just because of life circumstances, because of events that might have happened during the holidays. And I know a lot of people are getting sick as well. I know the flu is going around and everything. So, wherever you are, if you're somewhere hot, I hope you're staying cool. If you're somewhere cold, I hope you're staying warm. And, you know, I'm always here. I made a playlist of my whip and yarn chats, so you can always go back and watch the other ones. I have my tutorials playlist, and then of course I have some lives that I had done. So there's lots of content here on my channel. I can keep you company while you're crocheting. I love to watch people talk about crocheting while I'm crocheting. That's my jam. So sometimes I even watch my own videos just because it pops up and then I just let it play, which is a very weird feeling to watch yourself and hear yourself, but I have done it before. I don't have any resolutions or any big plans for 2025 yet. I have some ideas in my mind, but I'd like to work on them before I share any of that. So, yeah, it's been a really, really beautiful year of crocheting and of being in this community and getting to know some of you. And I hope to have just more of that. And I wish each one of you all of the best during this holiday season. And I hope you are safe and healthy and happy and with loved ones. And I hope you get to do some crocheting too, because that's what makes us happy as well. So, yeah, I got a chance to work on some of this today, and I would love to know. Let me know in the comments, what did you work on today while you were listening and while we were chatting. Please let me know down below in the comments. And yes, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, I hope you have a wonderful crochetful day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.